Hi everybody, this is PJ and this is my first setup video, and I am going to I'm going to show you how I set up my agendas. Right now I am actually using 9 agendas. Don't laugh at me, please. I know it's a sickness and I know I'm not alone, so anyway, it doesn't bother me. So anyway, as I said, I keep 9 agendas. Am I terribly organized? Kinda. So, it helps. I have to do what I have to do because I have too much going on, and one agenda just doesn't cut the mustard. So, it's 9. I'm not going to take all day. I'm just going to tell you what I use each agenda for and kind of give you some insight on how I maintain it. And if you have any questions about anything, you can feel free to leave the questions on the YouTube video page or in the Louis Vuitton Planner Party forum. So, just going to go one at a time. This is my art planner work agenda, and I actually purchased this. This is genuine leather, I believe. Oh, it feels like it anyway. I actually purchased this at Goodwill in a very nice part of town. So that's why I believe it's real leather. It was just plain black when I purchased it, and I think I paid like $5 for it or something like that. It was really cheap. And when I saw it, I snatched it up, even though I wasn't really aware of what an art planner was. I just thought it was very elegant looking. So I snatched it up and I decided to use it as my work planner. So with all of my agendas, pretty much, there's always something, some kind of personalization or some kind of quote or something on the cover. And so on this one, I have my first initial, my first name, and this is my company name. So inside, I have, sorry, let me show you that. Inside, I have stickers in the front pocket and a stencil that I use to make checklists. And these are my little meeting stickers that I made with labels, which are very helpful, and I'll show you one inside. I have my little post-it flags for when I need them. I have a lot of junk in here, and I need to clean it out because a lot of this stuff is confidential and I shouldn't be sharing it. So let me just pull this out real quick so you don't have access to classified information. So this is my son. I keep him in here. I bought this from Staples, and it just, it holds stickers, a pad, it holds a pen, marker, pencil, whatever. It has a little zip pocket at the top to hold paper clips or anything else you might want to carry with you. Also, you can put your cell phone in here, which I think is really cool if you wanted to. And I usually do put my cell phone in here when I'm in meetings, just in case I need to check email or anything. So I basically just have like dividers for each section. Here is where I keep my calendar pages. So if you open up here, I don't want to show you too much, so I'm going to turn it to something that's not really here. You can use this page. Perfect. So I usually, just because I'm a checklist type of person, I have to put down all of my duties that are due on each work day. And then as I go through the day, I check off what has been completed. If it hasn't been completed, then I don't check it. And if I have to move it to the next day, I just highlight it with a pink highlighter with an arrow. And that tells me that it's been moved to the next day until it's been completed. So here's how I use my little meeting stickers also. And I decorate a little bit with washi because the sheets are really plain. So I give it a little bit of color, not much though. Then my next, I don't want to show you that. It's my passwords, even though you don't know what it's for. Okay, so this is for meetings, like we have to make plans on how to do things and the actions we need to take. I have a section for project notes when I'm working on a project. I like to keep up to date with what goes on in the meeting discussions. I have note paper back here for notes that I need to take, and I have a things to do section in the back. So, and a little pen holder is built into it. So that's my work planner. It's art planner, and this is actually my favorite one because I just love how chunky it is. That means I'm really busy at work, and people who know me know that I'm not lying. Okay, so this is my son's planner. This is the Happy Planner large size, and I just keep track of his day-to-day activities at daycare and when he gets home and when we take him out over the weekend. I put everything in here for memories so that he'll have them when he's older and can read them, see what he did as a child. So I've got stickers over here, and for the calendar pages, I put his daycare. They have a special day each day where they do something or wear something or eat something. So I always put that on the calendar page just so when I wake up in the morning I can open it to see what's going on that particular day. Like if I were to look here and see, I'd wake up and say, oh, well, he needs to put on pajamas because it's pajama day today. So that's how I keep track of that. This is his first picture with Santa. I keep nice pictures in here for memories as well. I keep a list of things to do each month so that we can take him out to have fun and he's not in the house all the time. And I keep track of the things that he is doing for that particular month. Like if he has any milestones. Like for example, I got here, he loves eating hamburgers and pizza. What kid doesn't? And then, you know, I put on here suggestions of what to try as far as more vegetables, whatever. This is first picture with his dad, his first NBA game. And then I keep track of how he's been feeling, what we have to do in his room for chores, and try to teach him how to do things. Notes about arranging play dates with his friends and so forth. Things that he learned in daycare. Things that he ate, so I can keep track if he has any allergies or if he gets sick. I can kind of pinpoint it and determine what it was. And this was his first trip to the circus. I have yet to make the pictures, but I will. I took him to the circus last Saturday. He had a great time. This is just the calendar pages for the upcoming months. In the back, he has a page where he practiced writing his name, and I keep that to see how he's progressing. And back here, I keep important documents like his college fund statement with his account number and all that information, and anything that he any important documents he received from the daycare that I need to keep track of. So that's how I maintain this agenda. The next agenda is the PM agenda, and I carry this every day, kind of sort of like a wallet, but not really, because I don't keep cash and cards in here. What I keep in here is a calendar page that I write down, like the things that I need to do for the day, or I may need to stop by the market and pick up some food or something like that. So I keep all of that information written in here. And my divider pages are the actual bags that I have in my collection. GM on time. So in the back, I have password section, contacts that I don't use. And I have a zipper pouch for any receipts or whatever. And this is for the next 6 months. I try to keep 6 months only in my agendas so that it's not too tight and stuffy. And that's my vintage Tiffany pen that I just recently found, and I'm glad I found it. So this is, like I said, this is just, I carry this every day, and when I wake up in the morning and say, hey, I need to stop at the market and buy bread, milk, I write that down, and I look in here every day and remember what I need to buy, because my memory is awful. So that's how I use that one. Then we have this planner here. This is my home planner. So I write down in here all of the things that we need to get done in the house, all the maintenance, my cleanup schedules, like when I need to clean things, I write it down here. Here's my monthly task for the house. I got to change the filters on this day. Okay, I need to do that. Clean out the refrigerator, clean the pantry, so I can keep track of the last time I actually cleaned something around here. That's what I use this one for. And this has the whole year because the sheets are not that thick. It fits perfectly. And I'm probably not going to use a lot of stickers in here, so it shouldn't get any more thicker than that. This is my MM agenda, and I use this one for financial planning only. So inside here I have a calculator, of course my family picture, stickers for payments that are due, and then I keep the names of the bills that are due in here, the amounts and all that good stuff. My paydays I indicate here so I'll know when things need to be paid. Well, these are my passwords to all my online accounts. I keep receipts here, business cards there, a map, other notes there, and that's how I keep track of what's going in and what's going out cash wise. So that's what I use my MM for. This is the classic size happy planner. I use this for gym and diet. So I keep track of I'm a Walking Dead fan, huh? I keep track of let's see here, what does it say? Donovan talked about his vegetables something. So anyway, I keep track of what I eat for breakfast, what I eat for lunch, what I eat for dinner. I keep track of what a success my workout was, which you see here. I did not do anything. And I keep track of when I do work out, whenever that is. I keep track of how many calories I have burned, how many miles I ran or walked or whatever. If I had a little smoothie, I write that there. I keep track of my feelings because we all have feelings. So I write that over here about how I felt, that week when I was working out, what motivated me. I give myself little stickers, make it feel like I'm doing something. It motivates you, so I like that. I recently purchased this, and I don't even use it. I plan to use it. I just don't right now because I actually need to get back into the gym and work out. So in the back, I keep a journal, and I write a page every week about how I'm feeling, what obstacles I went through, how tough it was, how satisfying it was. Am I, a size smaller? Did I lose some weight, gain some weight, whatever. I write all of that in the back. So that is my classic size happy planner that I use for gym and diet. And I also write down any medicines or anything that I'm taking, vitamins, all that stuff. Okay, so we're now on planner number 7. And this is just, and I haven't really started using this yet, but I'm going to be using this for meal planning because my husband and I, we need to learn how to eat a lot better than we have been. So I'm just going to be, instead of writing recipes, I'm going to actually be using this as a meal planner because it really makes no sense to buy a meal planner when you can just use what you have already. So I haven't decided how I'm going to do this yet, but I am going to use this as my meal planner. So whenever I start using it, maybe I'll do a video on it. But this is planner number 7. Planner number 8. Let's go to this one. This is my GM agenda, Louis Vuitton monogram. And I started out using this one for everything when I purchased it because it was the only one I had. Is that a check? Oh, it is. So I was using this one every day. Oh, and I've been looking for this too. Wow, it's amazing what you find when you actually look in something. So, and this is my little cover sheet that I was using when I first bought it. That's my baby. And now I've decided, because I've moved into my desk agenda as my everyday agenda, I decided to use this one for my business. So I keep all my business notes in here and all my business information. And this is the name of my business. So if you'd like to know what I do, I make candy cakes. This is actually, people use these as centerpieces at parties, and some people gift them to whomever for whatever reason. But this is actually candy taped to something. I do not reveal my secrets. And I decorate the top to match the theme of the occasion. So if you're ever interested, let me know. And I can do something nice for you, or your child, or your friend, mother, father, whoever. So here I'm using the Inkwell Press inserts. I love the quality of the paper. It's very nice. I was going to use this, like I said, as my daily agenda, but I got kind of bored with it. And when I, finally got my hands on a desk agenda, it was pretty much all over for this GM agenda. In fact, at one point I was trying to sell it and nobody would buy it. So I said, well, you know what? I'm just going to keep it and do something with it. So that's what I do. I'm planning to use this for my business. And back here's the extras, which is the little books I bought from Michael's. I don't know what this is. Oh, I was going to use this for Bible study. These are like Bible study pages. And then in the back, the calendar, have notes, Bible notes, graph paper, whatever. Oh, there's a ruler back here too that I don't even look at, but I'm not going to sell it, so don't ask. And that is pretty much it for this one. Just use it for my personal business. The next and last agenda happens to be my second favorite, because my first favorite is my work agenda, which is the Arc Planner. I love it. This is the second most loved because it's just blinged out and it's just me. I just love bling, and it just excites me. So this is a little headband that I purchased from, I purchased this from Burlington Coat Factory for like $1 or something. And it's a headband, and I turned it into a strap to keep my agenda sealed nice and tight so that nothing falls out of it. And because I'm a singer, yes I am, and I'm not gonna sing you a song, but this is a little microphone charm that I attached to my strap to personalize it a little bit more. So I love that. So a lot of people use their desk agenda for note taking, I've found. I use mine for everyday stuff. So I keep track of my appointments. I keep track of just important things that I need to know when I'm meeting people, when I'm having, going to parties or weddings. So it's pretty much an everyday agenda that I use. So inside the agenda, I have important documents here that I need to have at an arm's reach. I have my save the date stickers because, like I said, I use this a lot for, events and different appointments that I may need to go to. So when I have something that comes up, I go to my monthly calendar and I put save the date so that when I look at this, and someone says, let's hang out. Let's hang out for your birthday on March 4th. Yeah, I can't. I got something to do. Sorry. Kind of have to try me either next week, the week after, or the week after that. So that is what I use these for. There's a picture of my baby. And for privacy concerns, picture of my husband and my baby. So they're in all of my agendas pretty much. I just love looking at their beautiful faces. So you saw how I keep the calendar pages. I just put the the events that's happening, and then inside I get a little bit more details, like I have a manicure on this day, so I put my little nail polish sticker in there to indicate that. Bates Motel premiere, which was awesome. I decorated that, and I made this. I laminated it just because I had nothing else to do with my time, and I need to cut it to size, and I just haven't. I don't really care. So yeah, I just put things that I do here in the calendar pages. So the next section, and I don't even use this because I have a separate book for addresses and phone numbers, so I don't even use that. Don't even know why it's in there, but who cares. This is my notes section. I keep notes in here, but I'm not a really big note taker, so there's a lot of paper in here that has no ink on it, and it'll probably be like that for the rest of the year. Who knows? The next section is just a little plastic pouch to keep anything in that needs to be held. And then I have one last divider here with nothing behind it yet, because I have not decided if I want to put anything back there or not. So this is an arc planner, and I love using these. I love them because look how perfect that looks. I mean, the rings are nice, but they kind of make it bulky. So when I was using the rings, a lot of times my agenda cover would sit like that because the rings make it bulk up, and the rings can only hold so much paper depending on the ring size. But with the art planner disc, I mean, look at that. Isn't that just a beautiful sight? Look how flat that is. Look at it. I mean, I wouldn't want to use anything else in here. It's perfect. So if you have one of these and you're trying to figure out what kind of paper to use, I'm telling you, the art planner is the thing. You need it. Okay, so going back here again, I tuck a little sleeve in there to keep it set. So this is it. This is a little notebook that I purchased, and I blinged it out, of course. I purchased this from Target for $3. And again, I'm not a note person. I actually just use it for scratch paper. So as you can see, I was trying to sell some of my son's clothes. So I kind of used it to, add up how much things cost. And go in here and figure out, 401k calculations. And this is an actual drawing of my office. I'm getting ready to decorate it and make it a little bit more suitable than it looks right now. So this is just my little drawing. And I did go to art school, so I think it looks like a real desk. I mean, personally. But I mean, if you don't think it does, then I'm sorry, it doesn't fit your expectations. But that's neither here nor there. Back here, I keep personal documents that I need to have. And for here, I got this idea from a video to keep the little stickies in the pocket in case I need them. I do not plan on using my card slots because I don't carry my plastic cards in anything other than my wallet, so they're not going to be in here. I guess I could use it for business cards, but you guessed it, I have an agenda for business cards. So that is my desk agenda. And again, you know, I highly recommend the arc system because, I mean, it sits perfectly. It's a perfectly flat surface. So, ladies, and perhaps there's some gentlemen out there, I don't know. That is my collection. I have the Louis Vuitton Graphite desk agenda, the Monogram GM agenda, Happy Planner Cooking with Love Creates Food for the Soul agenda, Happy Planner Classic Size agenda for gym, exercise, and diet, the MM agenda for personal finance, the classic small size for home care, remodeling, cleaning, upkeep, maintenance, the PM agenda for everyday what to do today purposes, the large Happy Planner for my son's day-to-day daycare activities, learning, eating, caring, all that, and my work agenda. So I hope you enjoyed it, and leave any questions that you may have, and I will answer them as soon as I can. Thank you. Bye.